وضيئا كالنجوم تألقا وتمثل القرآن في أخلاقه وفعاله فيه الفؤاد توبا.
We have entered another blessed month of Ramadan. Let's pause for a while and think. How much have we changed since last Ramadan? Have we changed for the better in our deen, or there is no change? Perhaps not much may have changed in us. Even if we thought we had a good Ramadan, did we aim higher to have an outstanding Ramadan? To begin, let us make the intention to make these days of Ramadan better than the last. How about we come out of this Ramadan feeling satisfied, feeling that we have done our best, that we have fasted sincerely, performed all prayers in time, recited Quraan, recited special du'as, paid charity and all other deeds to gain Allah's pleasure and His mercy and His rewards. Wouldn't that be great? And then to continue to spend the other months continuing the good deeds. That would be the best, wouldn't it? Let's shine this Ramadan. Acknowledge the fact that this holy month is truly a gift from Allah when the doors of paradise are open and the doors of hellfire are closed. It is a month which gives us the opportunity to renew ourselves, recharge our faith, cleanse our hearts, and set our goals and priorities to improve and excel. In case our minds and hearts became distracted, Ramadan is the time for us to redirect our focus to the hereafter, to join the race for Jannah.
وَسَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَّبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةٍ عَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ.
And hasten to forgiveness from your Lord, and a garden as wide as the heavens and earth, prepared for the muttaqeen, righteous. Surah 3, 133. So how can we reap the benefits of this blessed time? How can we be certain that we come out of Ramadan more righteous and better than we began? Here are 6 good tips to start with. 1. Ask Allah Almighty. Ask that Allah Almighty allows you to benefit from Ramadan this year. During the days of fasting, make your supplicate with your own personal prayers and ask to improve yourself for forgiveness, for increase in faith and so on. After Ramadan, keep making those supplications and ask that Allah accepts your Ramadan and your deeds that you have sowed to be bountifully harvested one day. 2. Make a conscious decision. Make the all-important intention to make an effort to be better in Ramadan. Decide which habits you would like to change or drop, and which habits you would like to start or improve. Be specific, ambitious, and realistic. When deciding about adopting or improving habits, you may wish to keep these areas in mind: prayer, charity, Quraan, social work, family ties, remembrance of Allah, and prayers, duty to parents and siblings. 3. Start now. Those good habits which you have decided to start, well, start them from now. Increase the already good deeds you have been doing. 4. Drop the distractions. In order to excel in our goals, it is better to be aware of distractions before or during Ramadan. Turn off or minimize the television, screen time, reducing activities that are not really needed, such as window shopping, hanging around in malls, texting, chatting, social media, spending time in preparing or attending large fancy iftar parties and so on. Prioritize your commitments so you can get the best out of the few days of Ramadan. Pack your days with good deeds for extra rewards. Remember, Ramadan is not a month of eating, but rather it is intended to be a month of worship and drawing closer to Allah Almighty. 5. Interpret true Islam. As we know, Islam is misinterpreted in some countries due to the actions of a few misguided Muslims. It is our duty to correct these views. Ramadan is one of the good times to do this. I emphasize, do not do the good deeds for show, but only for Allah Almighty, but doing these deeds sincerely, and at the same time explaining the meanings of the deeds to others who are misguided or have misconceptions, will help them to understand better, open their eyes to be more curious, gain the rewards of dawah in this blessed month too, where good deeds have multiple rewards. 6. Be consistent. Make the intention that you will continue the good deeds even after Ramadan. Let it become a habit. In fact, continuing to do those good deeds and the way these are molded into your daily life is one of the pointers that you're on the road to success. Be happy and contented and taste the sweetness of Ramadan and faith. If you fall back, just renew your intention, strengthen it, and get back up again. This is the time to race for good deeds and for the forgiveness of Allah Almighty. This is the landmark month to resolve to make a new start that is filled with righteous actions for to please Him, to start anew and fresh and emerge as a new good person. What better opportunity than this? Let us not deprive ourselves of this good occasion to be amongst the inhabitants of paradise that spans the heavens and the earth, by the mercy of Allah Almighty. O Allah, wake us from the sleep of negligence. Grant us an increase in awareness of You before it is too late. Bless us with the ability to take advantage of our time in what benefits us for our appointed time, and forgive us, our parents, and all Muslims by Your mercy, for You are the most merciful of the merciful. And may the prayers and peace of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad and upon his family and companions.